now? Deeper than that. Guttural. Right. And whenever you're ready.
Imagine you're out on the water in a sailboat, and the wind is starting to die down. How would you bring in the sail? A windlass mechanism is used in sailing in order to tighten a rope or a cable to bring the sails in an efficient way, so you don't have to expend excess energy. Now, that's the extent of my knowledge regarding sailing, but what I have learned a lot about through my research is feet. And did you know there's also a windlass mechanism in the foot? This mechanism functions to raise the arch of the foot when the toes, especially the big toe, are extended during walking and running. But why would it be important to have a raised arch? There's a large biomechanical explanation for this, but I'll spare you for today. What you need to know is that it's important to have a raised arch in order to increase the propulsive force forward and efficiently lift your foot off the ground. However, some people are lacking this crucial mechanism, and these people are at an increased risk of overusing and injuring other structures in their foot. The purpose of our research was to determine who does not have this windlass mechanism. Now, there is an easy test to find this out. On the left-hand side of the screen, you can see that when you lift up the big toe, in the picture below, the arch rises automatically, and that's a functioning windlass mechanism. However, on the right-hand side of the screen, when the big toe is lifted up, the arch remains in the same position, and that's an absent windlass mechanism. Now, do you know if you have a high-arched foot, a flat foot, or a normal foot posture? Don't feel defeated if you don't. During this research process, we classified our participants as having one of those 3 foot postures. We wanted to know if one foot posture was more correlated with the absence or presence of a windlass mechanism. After looking at and measuring a lot of feet, we were really off and running. We were able to determine that there truly is a difference in foot posture between individuals who have and don't have this windlass mechanism. The people who were lacking this windlass mechanism were those who had a flatter foot posture. So, figuring out that those without this mechanism were people with flat feet was really a step in the right direction. The second part of our study took these participants and built up orthotics in order to raise the arch to a normal foot posture. Once orthotics were properly fit, these individuals who previously lacked the mechanism and had naturally flat feet had a restored functioning windlass mechanism. But why is all of this important? We can potentially help decrease a person's risk of injury. By identifying the foot posture of people who lack this windlass mechanism, the individuals who may benefit from the use of foot orthotics may be more easily identified. This can help decrease the risk of lower extremity injury in individuals who are lacking this mechanism and have naturally flat feet and are overusing other structures in their foot, knee, and ankle to compensate for this lack of mechanism. Now, before I go, I want to make sure you are all careful about poking fun at your flat-footed friends without a windlass mechanism. We don't want anyone becoming arch enemies. Thanks.